Hello, hello, my lovelies. Welcome in. Happy time zones. Happy Thursday. I hope you've all been having a good week so far. I know I said yesterday I didn't know when I'd see you again. That was also because the weather forecast said it was going to be really, really hot. And it's still hot, but not as hot as the weather forecast said yesterday. All of a sudden, all the temperatures have gone down a couple degrees from what they predicted. So I was like, oh, I could stream today. Oh, but I don't know if I should because I've been streaming the last 2 days. I haven't been drawing anything, so I've been neglecting Art Fight, and I'm trying to take part in the JVPDSM week drawing and fic challenge on Blue Sky. So I said to myself, if I finish drawing number 2 for the JVIC week, then I can stream. And I finished drawing number 2, and I'm not happy with it because it was very rushed. And I kind of didn't want to post it once it was done, but I was like, no, post it, eat, stream. It's later than I wanted it to be. Isn't that always the way? It's not because the drawing took that long. I just got distracted. Oops. I'll pretty much be streaming until Julia gets home. Julia's not streaming tonight. But I really want to finish this chapter. I'm real curious. I've been enjoying this chapter so much more than chapter 3. And I love Tenor. I just... You know, most of the gameplay for chapter 3 was all these different minigame things, and I wasn't good at all of them. In fact, I was very bad at the cooking one, where you have to jump over the fire and catch the food or whatever. I can't do that. I'm terrible at that one. And I didn't really enjoy the little RPG, old Legend of Zelda style little minigames. Like, it was fine. It was cute, but obviously it's just not what I expect from Deltarune, which in one hand is like, it's cool that Toby's trying all these different kinds of gameplay. I've enjoyed the different kinds of gameplay more in this chapter. I mean, not the mic fight was kind of annoying, but, Jack's fight was cute, although that pumpkin kind of scared me. I'm loving the music a lot more in this chapter. I didn't really like any of the songs in chapter 3. But this chapter, so far, really like the music. And of course I like the aesthetics, because it's like corrupted gothic church. But yeah, we're pretty much gonna get straight into it. If you don't want spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 4, leave now. But let's see who is in chat. Welcome in Crow, welcome in Olivia, welcome in Maddie, welcome in Dallas, welcome in Choice. Welcome in Midwamiel, welcome in Blue, welcome in Colby, welcome in Ick, welcome in Starlight. He's live, we know what that means, boys. What? What does it mean? I think Chapter 4 is the best chapter. I think... Maybe. I don't know. I would say... I don't know if I can pick clearly best. I would say... I've liked the look of and the aesthetics of Chapter 4 the most. I think Chapter 2 is the funniest one. That doesn't necessarily mean best. None of these necessarily mean best. I think Chapter 2 is still the funniest one. I think... 2 and 4 are tied for best music, in my opinion. Three, I think, just didn't feel as much like a chapter of Deltarune because of there was barely any walking around an overworld and finding little enemies to fight, you know? Whereas Chapter 4 has all these new types of gameplay, but it still feels like Deltarune, you know? If that makes sense. Yeah, because Chapter 2's got Queen, and all of her interactions and her interaction with Birdley. And I to be honest, I just found Spampton kind of sad. But I understand that we're not going to get probably a new funniest chapter because the game's getting more serious. The stakes are getting more serious, you know? I thought Gerson was gonna, like, secretly be evil because I already knew in advance that he was the secret boss. Because I'd accidentally- I didn't know what he looked like, I just seen the name Hammer of Justice and I was like, that's Gerson. Ooh. Very nice that he's, like, actually a secret boss who is fine, you know, who isn't using the Shadow Crystal to be evil. He isn't using it at all. He's content. Like, if he knows he's in a video game, he's just like, oh well, about it, you know? And it's interesting to see, obviously, I don't know what's going on with Valsay this chapter, but obviously Valsay is very, like, we have to stick to the prophecy to a T, and Valsay already knows everything that happens, and I hate that the prophecy is, like, all spelled out, even to the point of, like, what the individual puzzles are and what individually people are gonna say, because that sucks, because then that kind of gets rid of the idea of free will. But obviously Gerson now is being like, ah, fuck the prophecy. Either doesn't believe in it, or... well, yeah, doesn't believe in it, so it'll be interesting if Valsay can let go of it a little bit. Like, obviously they gotta save the world, you know, but, unless Carol Holiday has anything to— I mean, I don't know. I would hope that she also wants the world saved. Maybe she thinks... I don't know. Whatever is in the bunker is too dangerous. Maybe she knows that Susie's one of the heroes from the prophecy, and that's why she doesn't want Noelle hanging out with her, because she doesn't want Noelle to get swept up and potentially killed. If I'm trying to be nice about her, because my instinct is, I hate her. I was trying to remember if we know for sure that Des went off to college. Like, did they ever state that? That's what I thought happened. But have they ever actually stated that? Because all I remember, quote-wise, is Noelle talking about how, like, stuff we used to do, Chris, me and you and Des and Asriel. I don't remember them stating that Des went off to college. So I can't help but start thinking, if they didn't say that, and that was just me assuming, what if Des is dead? And then potentially, if I'm gonna try and be sympathetic about Noelle's mom, what if Des is dead because she went in the bunker? Or Des is lost somewhere in the dark world because she went in the bunker? Because, I mean, Des had the code inside her guitar, right? So Des knew how to get into the bunker. I find it unlikely that if she knew how to get in, she wouldn't have done it, you know? If she had the code, I feel like she probably would have been tempted to go in. I can't search. Did Des go off to college? Because I'll get spoilers, you know? But now I'm thinking, I don't know, that's a thought I've been having. I don't know if it's right. Obviously don't tell me, don't give me spoilers. It doesn't excuse Noelle's mom's actions if that is the case though, because it's still like, be nicer to your daughter, you know? I get like, you're probably hard on her because you're grieving, or like, I don't know. You're scared that Noelle will get taken away from you as well, blah blah blah, but it doesn't excuse treating her like shit, and she treats Noelle like shit. Noelle's scared of her mom, and that should never be, you should never be scared of your parents, you know? So, whatever her reasoning, I'm not gonna like her regardless, even if it's revealed like, no, see, she was trying to protect everyone. Okay, still shit though. So, let's continue where we left off. I am going to retry Gerson's fight. I don't expect to win. However, I was trying to save up TP by defending, because that's how you do that. That's the only way that you save up TP is by defending, I thought. Turns out you gain TP when you attack. Now, I don't know if this is unique to Gerson's fight, or if that's true. Maybe that's true for every single fight in Deltarune. I wouldn't know. I've never attacked anything in Deltarune. I play true pacifist. So I had no idea that that's what I was supposed to be doing. I know Gerson said that I should attack him, but, you know, there's characters in Undertale that want you to attack them, but you still have to actually click spare. You know? So, like, I can't just believe that I'm supposed to click attack just because you said so. And then, so I was looking up again, it was like, use Rude Buster. I was like, okay, I'll save up TP to use Rude Buster. Yeah, well, it turns out I didn't know the right way to save TP up. So let's try and do better. Releasing theories about Decimate in-game being mentioned. Yeah, I just assumed, maybe I've just assumed she went off to college. I thought it was stated, but maybe it wasn't. Like, no, you know, Noelle's been like, hey, remember when Des used to do this and used to do that? And because Asriel's off at college, I just assumed that's also where Des is, but maybe not. Do we? But there's not a gravestone, is there? There's Snowy's mom, there's Shireen, there's Gerson, and then there's a dog. So if she's dead, either she doesn't have a grave, or it's just not in the public graveyard. See a bit, look at it. Do you want me to make him blush again? He's such a sweet boy. So I don't think I'm gonna win, but I'm at least gonna have another go and see how far I can get. Again, this is optional. So we'll see. But I don't know how good I'll be. I don't actually know the controls for fight. I've never clicked on it before. I'm gonna assume it's enter. It better be. Okay, thank God. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I'll have a go. I can do the first round. Oh, sorry, the volume's kind of loud. Let's turn that down a bit. Sorry about that. Can you guys still hear the music? Sweet. Whoa, that's the best I've ever done on that round. But I also need to save up for Susie's heal as well, because the more times she uses it in this fight, the better she gets at it. So maybe I'll save up for that. Or maybe I should wait a couple more rounds. I'll read Buster. I can only get it right the first time, and then I can't do Rude, and then I just like miss the timing of it. I think it comes down first. Yeah. Okay, well I have enough to do the heal. Go on, Susie. The 3 throws, yeah. I don't know how people do a good job at dodging this. It's just so much. I've seen people do no-hit ones of this. And I don't understand how. And you can't use heal items in this fight. Yeah! I can't heal. I don't have enough to heal. No, it takes 84. If I get hit once, I think I'm dead. Yep. Ha! See, you have to be really good at dodging, and I'm not really good at dodging. I'll give it one more go, but obviously I'm not actually gonna... Because I don't think I'll be able to beat him, but I want to at least be like, well, I tried. But I'm not that good at dodging. This is why this is one of the reasons why I couldn't do... Jevil was a mix of I'm not good at that good at dodging, and also... his fight gives me sensory overload and kind of motion sickness, so I just couldn't. Oh, I almost didn't get hit. And then this is why I missed the time again. I pressed Z as soon as it showed up. I pressed Z as soon as it shows up. And that time I thought, okay, I'll press it like a millisecond after it shows up, because maybe I'm just pressing it too soon. No, still got hit by it. I clearly just can't do the timing on deflecting Mood Buster, and that just means I can't win the fight, because you have to use Mood Buster on him. No, good. Why? Yeah, no. It's okay, thank you, sir, but we already established that I can't beat every secret boss. What you get from it is obviously another Shadow Crystal, and you get the axe weapon, which is a better weapon for Susie, but obviously I don't use the weapons anyway, because I don't play Genocide, so... Where were we meant to go next? I need to check what I've got in my storage. Okay, Waterfall. How many more revivements do I have backed up? I've got 2 on me. And 3 more to spare. Okay, that's fine. So I think where we go next, because I already did secret boss stuff, which is back up there, is we go up this door, because everyone's been telling me to go to the right, but I've avoided it by doing everything else first. So let's go find out what's up here, where the rest of the plot of the game is. Oh, this music's so good! Wait, I forgot what the button is to jump, but okay. Okay, money! Why would I go this way? Is there something over here? No, okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, Chris. No, I guess that's to go on the way back. Okay. Oh, maybe you can jump that gap, huh? Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no, am I stuck down here now? Okay. No, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, no, you can't sprint climb. It just felt like I was going faster on certain areas. No, stop doing that. I keep... You would think with a game with very few buttons I would not forget, but no, I constantly forget which button the sprint button is, whether it's Z or X, so I press the wrong one every single time. That's why I keep accidentally jumping. Golden coin. But then there's also coin over here. Which is the real way? Oh. Oh gosh. Okay, well there's floor down there. Oh gosh. Knock me down. I want all of the money. Oh, maybe this is the real way. I'll go to the side then. Again, I know I talked about this a lot last stream. The one thing that does frustrate me with deltarune, well, I guess one of the things that does, is not knowing which way is the right path, and that's fine. The problem is, it's like, here's two paths. Path A will lead you to the end game, and the door will lock behind you, and you'll never be able to go back. Path B leads you to some secret better items that you can get, but you have no idea which one's which, so you think, you go, okay, fuck, okay, let's try path A. Ah, fuck, it's locked me out of the, you know, now I can't go back. Oh, or not? When it faded black, I was worried. Charging up the biggest jump, that's the secret to going the fastest. But I keep bumping, I must not bump for my lady. Oh god, it's timed! Now go! Incredible climbing speed. Your fastest time for the first lap is 8.6 seconds. Okay, is this like optional minigame? Why is there... Firstly, why was there that thing earlier about wall hugging and what was it for? And secondly, why is this here and it's so empty? I don't trust that. Okay, hang on, because I'm curious about what this is. Oh wait, no, I can't reach that from here, can I? No, okay. I guess I have to come back to it. Quickly! Okay, so this is extra. You dare awaken Milady from her peaceful slumber? If you shall press further, then we shall have no choice. But to duel for her honor. On guard. Oh, I thought... Okay. I was like, oh, am I gonna get to fight and recruit the No. Okay. Oh, lady! That sound hit my ears. What are you guys doing? You woke me up. Oh, well, I told you not to wake me up. What is this, the 5th time? Oh, I can't stand this place. How good is Power Band? No, it just helps with attack. It makes the other stats worse, so never mind. Wait, but then what was that other thing? Hang on, that makes me want to go back. Thank you for the shortcut, by the way. I guess I don't. Okay. What was this bit? Maybe I have to go back down and around? I'm so curious. I super can't reach it. Am I just stupid? Was that something that I already used? I didn't think it was. But was that just the way I came up? That was just the way it came up. Yep, never mind. I heard some noise up there. Milady, is she in trouble? I must hasten to climb up. I must charge my jump. The coins respawn? Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, you said you love the bell starlight? I'm not sure anymore. This one's kind of ominous. Oh, it's another piano. Well, it's an organ. Oh, okay. Shift octave C plays E. Okay. We don't know the notes you gotta play, right? Maybe the answer's somewhere around here. What? So that's not how you do that in diagonal? Yeah. That's interesting. So we just don't know the controls yet. Do I want to fight them? I already recruited them, didn't I? Okay, so that was a bad idea. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at death! I don't like these attacks, I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to dodge them. I guess this kind of works, and then it kind of doesn't. The noise it makes when you're like almost getting hit never fails to freak me out. Makes me go like, oh no! So that piano thingy. Maybe the notes we gotta play are in a book? Hey guys, there's something weird about this one. Looks just like the one that old man. Hey, look, it did something. Chris, rather than following her, Rousey, I don't like... Why don't we just close our eyes and think about what she might be doing in there? Or we just go with her? It seems unnecessary, Rousey. Like, the other times we literally couldn't follow her, but this time we could. But you know, Susie might want to be... It might be nice if she had this chance to... Perhaps if you just close them for a moment? Oh, okay. I guess... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I just thought, but we can go in there, can't we? But I guess Rousey was like, well, yeah, but wouldn't it be nice for Susie to feel like she's doing something on her own? I'm like, okay. Then let's close our eyes. Guys, I bet it's in here somewhere. Guys? No, see? She wanted us to go with, Rousey. Hey, old man. What are you doing in here? Just came for some peace and quiet to write my letter. Your letter? You know this is a dream, right? Soon it's gonna end. And everything here, this place, that letter... You don't say. Yeah, but I'll still be here when you wake up. You were trying to teach me something earlier, weren't you? That? No, you did that all yourself. Come on, man, you're the only person I've met who... Teaching me made me actually feel less stupid. Well, it helps that I'm losing my mind, don't it? So, seen anything with music notes on it? Oh, you mean this thing? Yeah, that thing! Cool, I bet Chris can memorize it and... Yeah, pen and paper. Wait, you want me to copy all that? Plus, if I got your pen, how will you do the letter? The important part's already done. Besides, what good's a teacher that doesn't give homework? Screw you. It's nice that Susie's found someone being nice to her. Where'd Rousey go? Did Rousey convince us to close our eyes so we can imagine what Susie's doing so he could run away? And do whatever the fuck he's been suspiciously trying to do all chapter? I mean, frankly, it would be good if Rousey let go of the prophecy a bit. Just a bit, you know? Hey, I got the music copied down. Kinda. Might not be perfect, but, Rousey, where the heck were you? I was, I got the puzzle solution, let's just go. Something's blocking the doorway. It's a door. Yeah, what are you up to, fluffy boy? God damn it, why'd I walk over to it? I just thought it's weird that that's the only one that's still there. Gosh dang it. I hate doing unnecessary fights. Oh, Rousey's not doing so hot. Eat a bagel. Oh no. Oh no. Should I heal up? I'm hoping for a save point, but... Like, what if I do this and then a big old boss spawns? And they're all kind of low health. It's too far back to walk to the last one. I don't like that not all of them say... Like, TV dinner doesn't say how much health it replenishes. We'll do that, I guess. Alright, Chris, with this, we got it in the bag. Sheet music was added to your key items. It's a bit harsh to read the characters, but it looks like this. Take a little picture. So, was it just that the music that was appearing above... It wasn't that It wasn't that I didn't know how to do the diagonal note, it was that it just literally was incorrect? Oh, fucking... Oh, okay, there's more than one page. Okay. There's 3 pages. Okay. Yeah, that's not the same as what it shows up top. Oh, maybe up top is just showing all the different key comment. Okay. Okay. Page 1. Chris, maybe I could give it a try? I think I... Or I'll say, wait a sec. I did what you wrote. Chris, today in church when you were asleep, your mom said you used to play good. Yeah. The whole thing is like... And Chris is good at playing the piano. But Chris can't play the piano because I'm bad at... Well, I'm not in real life bad at it. In real life I can also play the piano. But the soul, the player character who's controlling Chris doesn't know how to play. And so when they're in charge of Chris can't play too good. I don't know why you're pretending you can't now. Maybe you're like embarrassed or something? Or like, you know. Chris, you should play. Yes, Chris! Because, like, Chris can still do things even while I'm controlling them. Right? Like, I'm controlling them, but if I'm not doing anything, they could choose to stop moving. You know? My actions might override theirs, but if I'm not doing any keyboard inputs, nothing will happen. Oh, I'm so happy for them! Go on. Your hands began to move on their own. What, are we signing cheap music for this? Chris, Susie genuinely likes you. I mean, Valty does too, you know, but... You've got friends. I didn't make them like you. But I'm really glad Chris did that, not just for their own self-confidence, but also... Because hopefully me and Chris can be friends, or at least allies, and they'll stop, like, fucking over Susie's love life. Hey, why'd you stop? That was cool. Unless the only reason they're doing it is because in Chris's mind they're like, if we go into the bunker, the knight's gonna kill us all. We'll never win, and Susie'll die, and I like Susie, you know? Unless that's what's happening. You should've played more. Seriously, you're an idiot if you quit playing. Susie is nice, isn't she, Chris? Need a lift? All aboard! Oh, that's very sweet. Are they gonna stack? Thank you. I wondered why this one was empty earlier. I'd like to buy things. Wait. Yeah, sure. Is that my inventory full? Yeah, okay. Oh, sure, that matters. You still want the axe? I'll give it to you. Nah, not until I beat you. Wait, did I save after I purchased? Because if I die, I'll not remember that that I saved after purchasing the healing items. Alright, we're finally almost back to the fountain. Wait a sec there. I got something for you. Hey, we're about to go end the stream, so... Good timing. I just about finished my letter. Oh no, it's not to Alvin, is it? You mind delivering it for me? Deliver it? Like I said, when we wake up it'll be gone, so... Yeah, that's what I mean. This letter, just have a read of it for me. Then, when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? Me? Rewrite all of this? Why don't you just... This old man's gotta get some help remembering it, because he's gonna disappear. He's not a darkener, but he's not a lightener either. He's a good. Alright, fine, I'll take a look. Okay, got it. I might miss a few things. You sure you want me to do it? As long as you got the point, the words don't matter. Okay, sure. Is it to Alvin? Is it to his son? See you later, old man. Alright, let's go get that fountain. The night, which makes with a blackened knife. Shall duel with heroes strife by strife. I knew there was I thought there was climbable shit back here. Why did the music stop? I felt like it was going crazy. I was like, wasn't there climbable stuff even further back? But I couldn't get back to it. Oh, maybe that's the way you have to go, because I can't get up the stairs, duh. I thought we could have jumped it. Okay. No, okay, that's the way you're supposed to go. We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this. Huh? I got recommended a video on YouTube that was like a conspiracy theory board with different pictures from Deltarune, and I put two pictures next to each other and I'm like, oh yeah, the knight's horns sure do look like Noel's family's horns, huh? But that could mean... might not mean anything. Hey! Susie, maybe don't. Why did you get its attention? The knight! Damn it, you aren't stopping us this time. Susie, wait! Oh, okay. No, not this again. Nah, fuck one control. Oh no! Go! Go, Chris! No, go! Go, go, go! Fuck! Really bad at remembering the controls to this. Coming bullshit. No! Susie, don't! What's that smug pose? What? I just let this loser get away? Ooh. Well, that looks like the door from Castletown. Hey! The hell are you doing, you goddamn coward? Or I'll say, you knew that was gonna happen, right? Damn it! I let him get away. It's alright, Susie. We did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... Are we gonna protect Toriel? Undyne? Anybody? Susie... I understand how you're feeling, but... We have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we could just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time. Until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. That doesn't feel... this... Nah... There's a final boss. I don't believe this for a second. A grand door. It seems to be locked solid. Hey, Ralsei, this doesn't go back to Castletown, right? You know, how come you can survive in every dark world? And no one else can? Are you, like, from the special original world, but then isn't the knight also from... How... The knight doesn't turn to a statue either. If every Darkner is a version of a Lightner, I mean, I guess the Knight's one of the Titans, right? But if he is also a Darkner, because he can't enter the real world, right? So if he is also a Darkner, then what the fuck is he a reflection of? If Ralsei's Chris missing Asriel, then what? The Knight's all of Chris's bad feelings? Or like, feeling like they didn't fit in, or like shitty I don't know. I don't like this. Looks like this is the fountain. Ralsei, why aren't you standing with us? Oh, you could stand- I don't- yeah, I guess this is it. Phew. Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in Castletown. Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something. Sure, Susie. Ralsei. Why do you always hang back? It needs all three of us to seal it, right? I mean, Chris has to be the one to do it, but... The Dark Fountain. Why? Aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Yeah, why wouldn't the knight... Nah, I don't... Why wouldn't the knight kill them? Why would he just run away? Like, the knight wants the Dark Fountains to exist. So why would he let them seal it? Why wouldn't he try and kill them? Well... Either he doesn't really care because he'd, you know... Either he's like, well, I'd rather them seal it and we make a new one than them fight me and me lose some health. Or... because this is a distraction and he's doing something worse. Guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing. Is the heart... I was so expecting the soul to get stabbed. It's not gone. Did he open two? Did he open a second one? That's why he doesn't give a shit. Because the sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris, look under the door. That weird smoke, no way. You don't think there's another dark world? Damn it, that means the night is still... It's locked. It's a stupid numbers lock again. Too hard to break either. Guess we could try and look for the combination. Come on. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus he probably knows where our code is, right? Susie, it's a bowl of blessed water with a motion sensor to stop cats from drinking it. It's not clear what happens if you touch the sensor. It's a keyboard. They're setting it to sound like either piano or an organ. You know, when you played piano earlier, it was... Okay, it was actually kind of cool. I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. That's really sweet! That kind of reminds me of something. Listen, it might be long. No, listen! So, in one of the places I used to live, there was like this plaza, and they'd put a public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, you know, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing. They told me I wasn't allowed to play it, so I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected to be able to play it. That's what I thought then. Which, public pianos are for anyone. Anyone can sit on it for as long as they want, and anyone can sit on it no matter their skill level. I've seen videos of people being really rude to people on public pianos, and it's like, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, maybe this person doesn't have a piano at home, they really want to try, they really want to practice, that's really sweet, and really brave of them to give it a go. You don't want to listen, you can walk away. You want to play it, go buy a fucking piano. Like, I don't know what to... Just go to any music store. You can play the pianos in there, like... That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could. Hard enough to do damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. Now, I kinda just want to hear you play. Damn, I got weird there for a second. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? I'll play again someday, or if you play- if you play too? Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something. Let's do it. Someday. Yeah, I like playing the drums. Can't really screw it up, you know? It's just hitting stuff. Set of bells of different sizes. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but... Sorry. Time and place. The wardrobe's full of choir robes. There's even one in your size. Damn, why don't we get to wear these? What, I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play the drums? I know there's another door, I'm just nervous. It's a bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter A. Fuck you. What are these candles with people's names for, anyway? It is birthdays, right? Prayer. So it just kind of helps you pray for people. Hey, my name's here. I mean, someone must have... Fuck, you can't give me options like this! Because I want to pray for Susie because she's so sweet. But you can't have Asriel as an option and expect me to not click on it. I mean... That's my boy. Man, Deltarune Chapter 4 Prayer Candles. All dialogue options. Oh fuck, if you did the Snowgrave route in Chapter 2, like okay, Chris genuinely hates the player if you do Snowgrave, rightfully so. If you do Snowgrave, the player, is forcing Chris to brainwash Noelle to be evil, right? So if you do the Snowgrave route in Chapter 2, and, like, force Noelle to kill, like, brainwash Noelle to kill people, and you try and pray for Noelle here, Chris will kick the candles over. I mean, like, rightfully so. Because the player's been torturing their friend. I'm gonna read all the options. I'll pick one. Because I want us to know what happens. I'm just watching it on YouTube. If you pray for Susie, you clasped your hands tightly, took a deep breath, said her name. Hey, don't pray for me, dumbass! I don't need it! You pray for Noelle. You loosely joined your hands and mumbled the name of her... Oh, if you click Noelle, Chris doesn't listen to you and instead prays for Rudy. That's really sweet, because I mean, you know, we've been kind of forcing Chris to visit Rudy, but that's sweet that it shows that Chris does genuinely care about him. Yeah, I hope he gets better too. Pray for Asriel. You said his name blankly. What? I really hope that, like, you said his name blankly. I really hope... Oh god, what if... Okay, so in Undertale, Asriel is genuinely a sweet, very kind boy. And Kara, their adopted human sibling, is horrible and mean and makes fun of Asriel and bullies him. And Asriel has this kind of warped memory of, like, we were so close, you know? But then if you play the game, you know, and you convince Asriel when he's Flowey, you know, he's like, I guess Kara wasn't that good of a person. How it's like, no! She convinced you to kill yourself! Basically. No, she's not. So I was hoping that Asriel was a sweetheart here too. I hope it's not the opposite, that in this Chris is the nice one and Asriel's the mean one. At least pretend to try. So if you pray for Asriel, Chris says his name blankly, and then Susie's like, thinks you don't care. Well, I'll pray for Rudy then, because that seemed like the nicest option. I mean, he probably needs it the most, huh? You loosely joined your hands and mumbled the name of her father. Yeah, I hope he gets better too. It's a fire extinguisher. Guess they use that to put out the candles. It's like, what if I go through here and then that's the end of? But what if I go through the other door over there and that's the end of? I don't like feeling of being locked out of things. Seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. It's Jack! What the hell is that? Hang on, someone's at my door. So my sibling just came in to tell me that my parents called the internet people to come over again because they didn't like the length of the cable that the technician who fixed the internet left it, even though you can't even see because it's hidden behind the cabinet. Yeah, so so the internet's gonna get switched off, and they're gonna put a new cable in that's slightly longer because my parents don't like the length of the last one, even though you can't see it. And no one told me about this in advance. My sibling just came up to tell me. If I'd known that was gonna happen, I wouldn't have started streaming. There's no save point here. I mean, I have to stream now. Would have been nice if I was told that this morning. Hey, by the way, guy's coming around later to do something that we don't need doing, but... So I have to go. Now it's like, okay, well I could leave the game running and then restart stream once the guy's gone. However, like, I'm a bit nervous because, like, Steam collects your save data, like, via the internet, right? So, like, if we lose internet connection while I'm playing the game, is there a risk of it corrupting my save file? I hope not. I could just leave the game running and then in the background. Will it be fine? Okay, I'll leave the game running, and once the internet's back on, I'll just restart stream. Because I don't know where the next... I mean, there's no save point here. And I'm gonna guess that there's not gonna be one until after we go in the main room and do a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't think there's gonna be one for a bit. And I know it's like, well, the last one wasn't that far back. I'm like, it was kind of... No, it was before we did the whole climbing thing with the knight, so... We'll try and quickly... Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? There's other creepy stuff too. He's big. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. Okay, I'll leave them in here. I'll be back to stream whenever I can. I have to go now. Would have been nice to have told this in advance. At least my sibling came and told me. No one else was gonna. I'll be back in a bit.